Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Mr. Mohammed and I'm the drama teacher at Eden Girls School, Waltham Forest. I'm really pleased to be speaking to you about drama and the provision of it at our school here that we provide across all year groups from year 7 all the way up to year 10. So that's Key Stage 3 that the entire school partakes in, and Key Stage 4 for those of you who want to take it further and pursue it at GCSE level. So I'll begin by telling you the aim of drama at Eden, and the school is very much committed to creating the ladies, the learners, but also the leaders of tomorrow. And that's really where I think that drama comes in, as well as pursuing academic excellence, quite rightly. I'm really passionate about ensuring that each student who leaves this school develops within them the confidence, self-belief and communication skills that they're going to require to thrive in any career that they wish to pursue, whether that be their own business or the most high-flying jobs within financial or medical sectors or teaching sectors. Whatever it is that you wish to pursue, I want to make sure that you get to be the best versions of yourself, that you always feel confident and sure about your ability to present your ideas in any setting. And for me, that's really one of the key aims of drama, of teaching drama at this school. And along the way, I hope also that there'll be a lot of fun had in the subject, and a lot of enjoyment, and also interrogation of new ideas. So the curriculum looks a little bit like this. So the Key Stage 3 curriculum, so that's for year 7 and year 8, I'll go through first. In year 7, we begin with the essentials of drama. That's really an overview of some of the main skills that you will need to learn to be able to then go on and do your best in this subject with. So those skills include things like being able to use your body well, being able to use your voice to some degree, understanding what character means and how to engage with different types of characters, understanding the archetypes that we have in theatre. And then once we've done that, we then move on to playwriting and improvisation, and this is something that we do as a class. So this really, having learnt those essential skills, those foundational skills, you'll then be entrusted to write your own play as a class. So it's not putting too much pressure on you yet, but as a class you'll all be contributing to one big play, and some of that will be written, some of that will also be improvised. And lastly, and this is a module that I'm really passionate about as well as the others, but particularly interested in performance poetry. I think it's such an exciting medium of performance, and a relatively recent one as well. So performance poetry allows students to engage with poetry that is meant for performance, where the performance of it vocally is as important and physically is as important as the text itself. And that's something I'm really excited about. And the students so far really enjoyed that as well. In year 8, we go into a little bit more, some work that's a little bit more advanced, and that's method acting by Stanislavski. So we're already now on the edge of working towards that GCSE material, even though you're only in year 8 and you haven't begun your GCSE yet. But by the time you get to GCSE, you'll be working on some quite advanced stuff. So this is Introduction to Stanislavski, who is a theatre practitioner, whose style of theatre has really influenced the way a lot of theatre is done around the world today. You will be performing scripted theatre, that's another module, and also creating your own and performing your own pieces of theatre. So it's similar to what you did in year 7, but this time in a smaller group, so it's not one big class.
Very good. Okay, now the people are, some of you are really obvious, but all of you are making really interesting shapes, and that's the most important thing. I'm really glad you're doing that. You've got some really interesting shapes. I can see a photographer for sure. I can maybe see somebody who's going to shoot somebody, I'm not sure. Okay, some people doing manual work over here. Very good. Okay, good characters. Around the people you're with, So pick the closest person to you, and if you're having trouble, I'll come and help you do that. I want you to just figure out a conversation that you two would have. So in a little while, you're going to unpause, right? So I'm going to press play in a little while. I want you to figure out a conversation that you're both going to have with the person closest to you. So I want you two to work together. You two.
And then when you do get to Key Stage 4, and hopefully you get to choose drama, then in Year 9, the curriculum looks like this, where you will be working on advanced theatrical skills, physical theatre in particular. You'll be working on the coursework component of the course, where you'll be devising theatre in small groups, creating your own play that will be assessed as part of your GCSE, and we'll be studying a set text. And that text has been noughts and crosses to date. You may be aware of that. It's an adaptation of Malorie Blackman's novel. In Year 10, to the study of live theatre, and it's normally a woman in black that we go and see in the West End in London. And the focus is also on performing scripted theatre. In Year 10, the content isn't as much as in Year 9, and that's deliberate. It allows us to get some good time in for revision, so you're all prepared for your exam. Enrichment and trips are also a big part of the subject at Eden. The enrichments that we're involved with, that we offer rather, are the annual school play, the talent show, the school public performance poetry and public speaking events, and a Jack Petchey public speaking event too. And this is open to everybody. The Jack Petchey public speaking event is only open to Year 10s, but everything else, all the other opportunities are open to the entire school. And we also make a point of external theatre trips, and also sometimes inviting theatre companies to the school. And again, that's open to the whole school. These are a few images of some of the work that we've done. You can see some of the ladies who've been out to see plays, that have performed their poetry here, that have entered regional public speaking competitions, and some of them have done quite well, as well as some performances and plays that have taken place in-house. And here are some of the enrichment opportunities that you may see the posters of around the school when you join the school, inshallah. I hope that was useful to you, and I look forward to seeing you, inshallah, next year. Assalamu alaikum.